So you're playing Contra on the NES, and you've made it to the Shadow Beast at the top of the waterfall, or the Armored Giant, or even to the vile red Falcon itself. So how do you defeat them? What's the best weapon? Where do you position yourself during the fight? Let me show you how to defeat these otherworldly invaders in one of Nintendo's most legendary run-and-gun platformers, like a boss. Now let's start off with the most crucial piece of information that's going to get you through every Contra boss and the stages in between. The spread gun is the gun you need to have at all times. While Contra offers alternative and cool-looking guns, the spread gun is the one to go with, due to the large area it covers and how concentrated the damage can get when you need to get close to an enemy or structure and pump a lot of ammo into it at once. Now during this tutorial, I'm going to show you where to grab every spread gun, but ultimately, it's up to you to stay alive and keep that weapon upgrade with you throughout the entire game. There is a special technique that has been named Spread Rhythm. It describes the speed at which you push the B button to ensure that the right amount of spread ammunition leaves your gun in the exact amount and in the right intervals. You don't need the rapid fire equipped on your gun to do this, but it can help if you're having trouble maintaining a steady rhythm. At the end of stage 1 is the wall. It's the fortified outer shell of the structure that will lead you into stage 2, which is base 1. The wall can only be breached by destroying the red blinking lights situated at the bottom center of the structure. There's a guard stationed at the top of the wall and 2 guns that fire larger projectiles that can't quite make it across the screen. There's a couple of strats on how to crack this nut, but first, let's get that spread gun. At the beginning of the stage, you'll have to jump 2 bridges that detonate when you touch them. If you make it across the second one, there will be a flying container holding the spread gun. Shoot the container and grab the icon. If you somehow lose it, just ahead there's a door that will contain another spread gun when you shoot it. Now there are 2 ways to handle the wall. There's the safer way, where you stand on the highest piece of ground, take out the guard, then position yourself lower and take out the 2 guns, leaving the red light wide open. But now I want to show you how to wipe out the wall in the fastest way possible. When you are running to the wall, if you stay up here on this piece of ground, you can aim diagonally down and destroy the turret. You can then jump and land on this piece of ground here and pump out the spread gun fast enough to destroy the light before any large piece of ammunition can hit you. It's risky, but it rewards you with a much quicker finishing time for stage 1. At the end of base 1 is the Ocular Fire, a giant electronic eye that moves back and forth. The area where it will appear is guarded by 2 large mounted guns, and there are 4 large lights that will need to be destroyed before the Ocular Fire appears. Your best bet is to get rid of the mounted guns first, then focus on the lights. If you stand at the edges of the room, you'll eliminate the guns before you destroy every light, and this will let you focus on the Ocular Fire. The Ocular Fire shoots large blue rings down upon you, but they can be eliminated with your gun. Now if you're looking to finish this room in one big sweep, as soon as you enter the chamber, jump to the far left and get ready to aim up and to the right. As soon as the lights appear, start shooting up and to the right while jumping. This blankets the room with the spread fire, and the lights will be eliminated quickly and the Ocular Fire will appear. If you shot hard and fast enough, the gun on the right will have been eliminated, and you can fire into the Ocular Fire and take it out quick. At the end of the iconic Stage 3 is the Shadow Beast. It guards the structure that allows you to break into Stage 4, which is base 2. When you come upon this giant creature, it doesn't matter which side of the screen you pick, but pick one side, get over, and focus on shooting the red claw at the end of its flailing arm. Watch for the yellow projectiles from the arms and the 3 projectiles that come down from its mouth. If you don't want to worry about any arm projectiles, focus on one arm, then make your way to the other side of the screen and work on the other arm. Then position yourself right here and aim up at its head. You'll be safe in this spot and keep shooting until the creature is destroyed. If you want to do it even quicker, eliminate only one arm and then go for the head. If you started this stage with no spread, there's one right here in this door after you ride the second moving rock. It's a busy area, so be careful. At the end of Base 2 is the Phantom Image Core. It's a pair of beings that can separate and create the illusion that there are more than just two of them. They shoot out small red and blue bubble projectiles that move in a semicircular pattern that sweep down to where you're standing. The Phantom Core is guarded by one main centered gun and some winged soldiers that will shoot and jump down on you. There are 3 lights that need to be destroyed to summon the Phantom Core. Focus on eliminating the light in the center, and then keep your spread gun moving towards any soldiers that appear and get the lights out as soon as you can. Focus on one Phantom Core at a time. They'll only take damage when they haven't separated and there only appears to be 2 of them at the top of the chamber. If you want to knock this out fast, the second you enter the room and the doors open revealing the lights, jump and shoot to the left, sweep across the center, and nail the light on the right. The Phantom Core will appear and you can start shooting it. If you shoot along the right edge of the mounted gun, you'll finish the Phantom Core on the right before it can even separate. Then you can sweep over and get the other core and the mounted gun. This all has to happen in an instant, but it's pretty badass when it's pulled off. Stage 5 is Contra's iconic snowfield, where you'll get bombarded with grenades and a flood of armed soldiers. This stage actually has 2 mini-bosses before the final boss, and let me show you where to stand to eliminate those quickly. If you can position yourself right here, which is about a full stride away from this line, the truck will stop and the mounted gun on the top will lower to start to fire at you. But with you being so close to the truck, your spread gun will stay concentrated on the front panel of the vehicle, pumping a large amount of ammo into it at once. The truck will start to change color, indicating it's taking damage, and it'll be eliminated in no time. Use this exact same strategy for both trucks. The enemy ship at the end of the stage consists of a primary or mothership, and then smaller ships that are released from its sides. The main ship will appear randomly at a different spot and height, but the key is to focus your spread shots on the main ship's center. If the ship appears low, get right underneath it and fire up as quickly as you can. And if the ship appears higher up in the air, jump up and fire. That way your ammunition is concentrated on the ship and not spraying off to the sides being wasted. If you lost your spread in Base 2, you can find it here among these 3 flying containers before you have to jump over the water. It'll be in the bottom container. Stage 6 has the Armored Giant waiting for you at the end. This big guy guards the entrance to the hangar. Due to his height, you can stay on the ground and shoot his legs, and that should get the job done. Beware of the discs he throws out and his jumps. He can jump much higher than you, and he doesn't stay in the air long enough for you to successfully run underneath him. Like the trucks in the snowfield, he will change colors when he's taken enough damage. But if you can pump enough spread fire into him fast enough, he will never get the opportunity to throw any projectiles or get the jump on you. At the end of Stage 7 is an area stationed to defend the door leading to the alien lair. There is no one particular boss to deal with. It's similar to the wall in Stage 1. On the way to the door, you will run into a few stationed gunners and random foot soldiers. There are 2 blue hatches that fire projectiles that explode when they reach their maximum heights in the air. Just focus on the gold plate over the door. Run right up to it and shoot up and to the right with your spread gun, and it'll take it out in no time. If you need a spread gun, there's one inside of this flying container right here in the hangar. It's a tricky one to get to, and it can fall into the pit and be lost. But if you shoot at the right time, it can end up on solid ground and give you an opportunity to grab it. Stage 8 is the alien's lair, and before you get to the final boss of the game, you'll have to deal with the Guardian, a large creature growing out of the roof of the cave. When you first run in there, there will be a couple of flying containers. Let this bottom one pass underneath you and shoot down onto it to have it fly up to you. This container has a barrier and will let you run up and focus on shooting the Guardian while not having to worry about the little weird flying shrimp this thing spits out at you. After the Guardian, you will get one more opportunity to get a spread gun. When you first jump over the glowing water and see the first two mouths that spit out the flying cotton balls, the spread gun will be in the flying container moving past you. This is the last spread gun in the entire game, so do your best to hang on to it. The Vile Red Falcon itself has no attack. It's just heavily guarded by these pods that release these scorpion-like creatures called crawlers. The pods can be taken out by your spread gun to reduce all the traffic in the area, but if you're looking to finish this quick, then focus all of your shooting on the Falcon itself and only shoot straight up if a crawler is about to drop down on you. So that's how you defeat every main enemy in Contra like a boss. Let me know if you have any Contra strategies or tips in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And thanks for watching.